Hello and welcome to GreedFall, a new series here on the channel. It is an open world RPG, and that's pretty much all I know about it. I heard about the game at E3 this year, but not much else. I've kind of tried to look up some information about it, and there's not really all that much out there. And since I really do enjoy open world RPGs, I thought this would be a perfect fit for the channel. I have already started a playthrough just to kind of get a feel for the game and the combat a little bit, but I have only played probably about 10 minutes just to make sure all the game controls are where I need them set. So yeah, let's get in here and get started and see what we think about it. We'll go with a normal difficulty. That should be good.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Alright, and it brings us straight into character customization. So I am going to get our character set up and bring you back once I get her done. Alright, I have got our character all set up and chosen our first two ability points. So let's get the game started.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, visible at the top and the center of the screen, it indicates important places and active quest objectives. Alright, so we need to head down this way, I believe. So far, the game doesn't look too bad. Whoa, excuse me, sir. But this is about as far as I have gotten. The combat is a little difficult to get used to, but I think we'll do fine eventually. This way, I think.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious Master of Arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Yeah, now let's see how bad we are at this. So we need to attack 3 times. Now we gotta defend. Ah, shoot. Alright, now prove that we can fight. Yeah, this is a little bit more difficult. Whoa, shoot. Yep, and now the mapping of potions. So we need to go 2 potions. Yep, I forgot. And bind it, and I'm going to put it on the down button, I believe. Alright, and it wants us to use it. Alright. Ah, shoot. Alright, I parried. Alright, come here. Oh, jeez.
What a green blood.
I was
thought
parrying.
myself a competent weapons master.
But I
It's
don't think you're
becoming a little
supposed
hard
to
believe.
Don't add
survive
insult to
that.
injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Like I said, I think we were supposed to fail that so that we could get to this part of it. So open our menu, and we want to go to firearms and map that to, I think, this button. Alright. And if we go like that, it'll shoot him. And then we can whoa. Whoa, I guess that was good enough. Alright, so now armor rating. The physical armor level is shown with the shield on the health bar. And we need to try and get through their armor. Alright, good job. Break through. Alright. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Dodge. Dodge. Ah! There you go. Oh, over there. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I'll just shoot through your armor. How's that? Ah, Harry. Ah! There you go. Ah! No, no, no. Oh, no, no. Get back. Get back. There you go. Why bring a sword to a gunfight, right? Ah, shoot. Harry. Ah, good. Is that it? Oh, the Fury. Yeah, Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks, inflict bonus damage, and make enemies lose their balance. So L2 is our Fury attack. Alright. Here we go. And hold R1 to sheath our weapon. Alright, nice.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Sure, let's show them how happy we are.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Quite an interesting tattoo that she has on her face. There was no way that I could change it or lighten it a little bit. Kind of makes her look like she's got like a really heavy sideburn on that side of her face. But yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of The Witcher.
What is this? Have you not been taught
Oh,
to
good
knock?
gravy.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Good gravy. I don't know what's wrong with her, but that was quite a serious illness. So mother's present. Can we look at that? Doesn't look like we can. At least not yet. Alright. And we can open up, here we go. So we have a bag, we have a rusty stiletto, and an old rusted saber. We also have a regulation pistol, comfortable boots, old sturdy gloves, traveling suit. We do not have a cloak on, a small pivot stone collar, and a felt hat. And I do know that there is quite a bit of character customization when it comes to our armor and our weapons. As you can see, there's like little empty circles on there. So we will be able to upgrade better weapons. Probably won't upgrade these, but yeah. Alright, anything else we have here? So this is a pre-order bonus for pre-ordering the game. So let's see if we can go ahead and equip those. Which we've already equipped the other. Is there anything here? A rifle with a boar ivory decoration. Here we go. Anything over here? Boots with leaded heels. So those are quite nice. I like those. Doublet of good fortune. Ah, more loot. Nice. A little bit fancy. Do we have anything here? Nope, we do not. And our small pivot stone collar. Alright, we'll keep that. And do we have a better hat? We do. There we go. Alright, well, I think we are probably ready to move on. Let's get over here and meet Kurt and see where our adventure is going to take us. Wow. Quite the place. I do wonder what's going on with her mother.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Okay, Kurt is a companion. Nice. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. Sure, let's add him to the team. And apparently we have a friendship or a relationship level as well, and a friendship bonus. So maybe we can get special bonuses for all of that, for making friends with him. Here we go. So we just need to go right over there. Alright. And apparently our name is Serene. Okay. You've known Kurt for many years. When he became yours and Constantine's weapon master, his childhood was tough, and he had a weapon in his hand as soon as he was old enough to hold one. Although he has awfully suffered from it, he does not seem bitter, just a little cynical, and he shows you and your cousin an almost brotherly protective affection. Alright. Nice. Anything else we need to know? Side quests? Nope. R2. There we go. So, coin guard, that's what we want to do. And I think we've done everything here, right? Pretty sure. Alright. Added into the team. Right. Confirm. There we go. Alright. So
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright. Well, do I want to speak to you?
Greenblood, do you need something?
Okay, whether he felt lonely?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Tell me you thought you were keeping him good company for all these years. Sure.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And these memories I hold dear. You've always been extraordinary, Greenblood, but I had to watch over you. You were my responsibility. That didn't leave us much time for friendship.
What about now?
Now, I hope that we'll have more time. Anything else?
Nope, that was
I
it.
must leave you.
Alright. Are you following me? Yes, you are. So, they said go to the other first? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the quest. So do we want... Go and said we did that. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. Well, I think we should go do the side quest first. That's kind of where I normally like to start before continuing on with main quests. So let's see if we can figure out where to go. I may need to adjust the sensitivity a little bit. I might not quite have it to the exact part that I want it at, but for now we'll go with this and see what we find, or how we do. Looks like we are... it even gives us a how many feet kind of thing. Cool. I like that. Let's see if it's over this way. You can access the map of the region. Yeah, I got that. I did figure that out. Yeah, it looks like we are getting closer. Who are you? Oh, geez, you are an enemy.
And death to the others!
Good gravy. Okay. Wasn't expecting to go into combat in town. Good gravy. Haven't even started our adventure yet. Oh, nope. I want the loot. Thank you. So, let's see. This way, maybe? Am I getting any closer? Who are these people? Oh, these guys must be afflicted. Oh. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has gotten me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everyone is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Alright, so I guess that's what they're calling the illness. Can we go this way? Oh, I've discovered a palace. Good gravy. And how do I... 67. Oh, I hear screaming in the background. I think... Yeah, there we go. We can run or sprint. I think I found us a dead end. Oh, well, I did find some loot. Sure. We have gold, magic potion, ammo, leather, gloves, and old boots. Okay. Interesting to see how this stuff is going to come into play. Is this where I want to go? Probably not. I think I'm just barging into somebody's home. Fontaine family, huh? Oh, hello. Who are you? And I can't talk to you. Alright, but I can barge into your home. Fair enough, I suppose. Wow, that is a lot of dust for one spot. Let's see. I can see the secondary objective, so not that way. So it must have been... Oh, wait, we have here. Oh, this must be one of the areas we need to go to. Sure, why not? Since we're here. Yeah.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sarde, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Sure. Yeah, might
Could
as
you
well.
tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Well, you can't have everything, can you?
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Alright, and what's your relationship with the Bridge Alliance?
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Ah, you're one of those, huh? Alright, let's leave then.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Alright, well, it looks like he's got a mission for us as well. Didn't really think it was going to be all that easy to get out of the port. So we are still heading in the right direction. Let's see if we can take care of this one without...
Merchant is there.
Okay. I'm looking. 15, so here maybe? Nope, not here. Excuse me, sir. Ah, here we go.
Good day, my lady.
Oh, good gravy.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Alright, let's ask for more instructions? Other merchants? Yeah.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Sure, let's ask about the other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Well, then
This
who is he?
stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
could threaten a prison sentence. We have a 50% chance of passing it. Sure, why not?
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We could offer a bribe, I suppose. Let's try that.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of 'em face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Alright, well that was different. We'll have to see how that ends up playing out. Kind of interesting. So we need to go back to the barracks. Oh, apparently we are going to be fighting again. Okay. Gonna take a bit of getting used to with the combat. Here we go. See if we can loot our bodies. Ooh, potion and gold. Sure, we'll take all that. And did you have anything, my good man? You had some ammo. Nice. We'll take that. See if we can figure out where to go and get out of here. This is quite the big city here. Whoa, what was that? Excuse me, Kurt. Pick up. Poorly written notice to the families of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Interesting. Alright, so I think I'm still heading this way. Is that an armor? Oh, it is. Oh, we have a workbench. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use the crafting table. To obtain it, spend points in the desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that you can use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you a bonus. Okay. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You will also need ingredients which you can buy or find while exploring. So there's probably nothing that we can do with this, right? We have an empty guard and an empty pommel, but we can see how this is going to work. So cool. And what about armor? Probably this, we can't upgrade that. And these look like the recipes we already know. No, some of these are locked. Alright, some of them we do, like a haze potion. But we do not have any of the ingredients we need for them. Okay, fair enough. And we can unlock these. I think I did take science as our first upgrade, and apparently we can change it here. So if he had a better skill than us, we could have him make it. Alright, that's very cool to know. Let's continue moving on and getting out of here. Let's see, over this way? Yep, here we go. And it was this way to run. Whoa. Here we go. Hello, sir.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Alright, so now we need to get this stuff to someone else? Alright, fair enough. This is quite interesting. And we need to go 109 this way. Alright. It's one of those, when you think you're done with it, you're not quite done with it. Old warehouses. Ooh, nice. Okay. Looks like we found the port. And we have a quest marker over here. Let's see what this gentleman has to say.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Sure. Let's ask this stuff real quick. Well, yeah, when did you last see him?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
And who were his friends?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
And let's see, heretics?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Let's not say too much.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Norts. No one else may enter.
Good to know. Alright.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Oh yeah, let's ask about the merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't
go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves.
Oh yeah, let's just talk about that.
It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Okay, well, I think we can leave
now. Be back
now.
soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yeah, let's just say all that right in front of the captain that we're trying to do all this stuff for, or under his nose for. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, well I think we are going to leave it here for now. We will continue in the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this. So far I am. And yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. So I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I hope I see you in the next one.